friends, I'm Megha and I welcome you to My Career Pathshala, the one-stop solution for all NEET aspirants. Today we have the special guest with our Mr. Mustatab sir. He is one of the parents who has enrolled his daughter in Bangladesh. So how the journey has crossed far away. So we'll be discussing further questions with him. Hello and welcome to My Career Pathshala, sir.
Thank you for hosting me.
Yes. So, sir, how did you get in touch with us in the first?
Yeah, I have a friend from Bihar, Mr. Asim. He actually wanted to admit his daughter for medical education in Bangladesh 2 years earlier, but unfortunately his daughter didn't, accept the notion, and she's studying in Bangalore. But when I discussed my daughter's education and the way the NEET results had turned out to be, and the way the exam had been conducted in 2024, he suggested that why don't you get your daughter admitted in Bangladesh? The quality of education is equally good as in India. And he is known to Mr. Ranjan, the CEO of your company. We trust him, and I trust Mr. Asif because he was my senior in my engineering college. It's a long relationship. He is like my brother, elder brother. So he suggested that why don't you get in touch with them, and he actually introduced me to Mr. Ranjan. This was in July, August 24.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's how the journey began. I blindly trusted Mr. Ranjan because my friend and particularly like Mr. Asim trusted him, and it turned out to be the right decision because the trust was worth putting into effect. Yeah.
So, sir, you have visited Bangladesh, and you have visited that time when the situation was not well. And what made you take the decision, yes, that this is the right place where your daughter can pursue?
Yes, as you rightly said, I visited Bangladesh way back in September 24, right after the unrest had, I would not say cooled down, but actually had become less, less. It was less in the news, and things were starting to settling down. Yes, it was worrisome because many friends of mine, when I shared my decision with them, they raised their eyebrows. I mean, are you sure that you're going to Bangladesh? The situation was totally different when I went there. I mean, it didn't appear that there was any unrest some time back. Me and my friend Mr. Asim, he had also accompanied me to Bangladesh. In fact, I dragged him to Bangladesh because he is much more experienced than me, and he's a much mature person than me, so to say. Yeah. So we used to roam out late in the evenings, walking for dinner and all. But I mean, it didn't appear that people were, so aggressive as was portrayed in the news. Yeah. And the reason why I selected Bangladesh was there are several reasons to it. My daughter, though she had qualified the NEET cutoff, but she didn't have the adequate number of marks to get a good college, private or government. And I didn't want her to waste years trying again because they say it's always good to hope for the best, but then something might turn out which again would be unfavorable to you. So with these thoughts in mind, and also with the inputs that the education in Bangladesh is equally good as in India, one. Second, it is recognized by the Medical Council of India. And thirdly, there were a lot of people with whom I interacted who were studying there. They said the setup and the curriculum and the methodology is so well planned that the students are up to date and they have to remain abreast with the latest what is happening in the class, and they are actually questioned and they are tested before their first professionals, before the second professionals. If I remembered it correctly, they have the units and cards and items and all before they are eligible to even take the exam, the final exams. So this makes them grind right from the day one. In fact, my daughter has already, they started classes on the 18th of June. They have already completed the first assessment for biochemistry.
Okay, in just 1 week.
Yeah. And today Thursday is her biochemistry, physiology assessment, and probably on Sunday it's the anatomy assessment. So I mean, you don't have time to waste time. That's how it is. So that was one of the primary reasons that I selected. I decided, yes, why not pick my neighboring country.
So, sir, when you visited there, you met our country head, Sunny, there. So, how you felt meeting him? Did he organize everything very well? And what was your perception after meeting him?
Yeah. First of all, I would like to comment on his name. It was a bit funny because I heard his name was Sunny, but no, actually it is SANEE, or SANAE, something like that. When I met him for the first time, I didn't feel that I was meeting a stranger. Okay. He's very organized. He's aware of what is required from where it is to be fulfilled. And he has a good understanding of what are the requirements of students from different parts of India, right? That is very important. In fact, I went with him to, there's a college called Sigda. There was one girl student who was actually asking him to arrange an electrician to sort out things in her hostel room. I was wondering, my perception was he's a consultant, but now he's doing everything for every student. So that's how it is, and he's ready always to do everything. Whatever is required to help the parents and to meet the needs of the students, he's always there to help them out, to suggest, to recommend, to say where to buy books from, and etc. etc. Yeah.
So overall, you experienced.
I'm very satisfied with him, and I would say kudos to Mr. Ranjan to have picked up a person from a neighboring country who's bearing your flag out there with all efficiency.
Thank you so much, sir. So, sir, it will be the last question. So, how you will rate MyCareerPathshala in terms of communication, services, everything? Like, how did we able to satisfy you with every task?
I'll not give a very detailed answer, but one thing which I would like to say is, I didn't feel that it is such a complex process was made so simple. How? The only issue I had was because of my own anxiety. Yeah. Of course, it is natural for every parent when they are sending their children, especially their daughters, outside their home country. I was a bit anxious how things would work out, what is required, what is not required, what is the process once I reach there and all. But everything was so planned, organized, and it's a systematic. I would say you have productized the entire admission procedure. So, that's how it is.
Thank you so much, sir. So, thank you for your wonderful words, and it's our pleasure.
You deserve it, the company deserved it.
So, here we prove that we think like parents, not like agents. So, stay tuned with MyCareerPathshala for further videos. Thank you so much.